dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone. I dare you to work on yourself.
Good morning. That's some smooth shit for y'all this morning. I decided that I wanted to play some instrumentals because I'm trying to find ways. I love music, y'all. I absolutely love music. But first, good morning, y'all. Happy hump day, y'all. Oh, I'm still on the countdown. How many days before I'm the fuck out of here? Tanya, you know I'm going to Jamaica, right? You know that's my favorite island, right? All right. And so I am on the countdown. Hey, Kenya loves you. I am on the countdown for joining the rest of the travelers and going to the airport. But good morning. Happy hump day, y'all. Come on in, get these vibes. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Mika. Good morning. Hey, Cheryl. Now, I wonder what the instrumentals, I'm playing with a lot of stuff. And like I said, hey, One Reliable Sin, I know you do, I know you do, Tanya. I know you do. Wasn't you just there not too long ago? I know you were somewhere, you and the kids, right? And so I know that you do. I need to, I know that you love Jamaica. It's one of those, But the best thing is, and I don't know if I gave you guys this advice before, one of the best things that I've experienced so far in planning is becoming a part of a group on Facebook, right? Now, y'all know I'm staying at the Bahia Principal, the luxury side, right? There's a group specifically for the Bahia Principal on Facebook. And these people actually, when they get there, they take pictures, they let you know the environment, how friendly everybody is, what the best room, the best building to pick your room is. I love it. They come through with all information. So the next time you're traveling, people talk about social media and how social media is bad. And it is in some ways, it is, but it's good in other ways because it connects you with other people, right? That might share the same interests or might be doing some of the same similar things. And you can ask questions and get advice before you even get where you're supposed to be going. I love it. Okay. Hey, AG. Good morning. Oh, that was Aruba. Okay. You went to Aruba. Okay. So you haven't been to Jamaica in 3 years. Okay. I get that. I'm having a hot flash real early. Where's my fan? It's right here. Hey, Johnny Leon Hill. It is Wednesday, so y'all know what that means. 8:30 tonight, arts and crafts, right? Right. Hey, Lele. Hey, Lulu Bells. Good morning. Georgie said, Cheryl Lee, Grand Rising. With biscuits. Cheryl Lee, good morning. Georgie said, I just accidentally paid for a year of Clear Pass at the airport. Had a free trial. I forgot to cancel. May as well go ahead and get TSA pre-check for me and my daughter. Yeah. I don't know about Clear Pass, but my fan died, y'all. Oh no, it didn't. I still got some life here. I don't know about Clear Pass, but my girlfriend that I'm traveling with, she did look up the wait times and the TSA wait times. Oh, they're like 3-4 hours at Newark right now. 3-4 hour wait times to get through security. Okay, this is, well, not 3-4 hours. I'm sorry, 30-40 minutes, up to an hour to get through. That's why they're saying get to the airport 3 hours in advance. That's what I meant to say. 3 hours in advance is now the new, recommendation for getting to the airport, especially when flying internationally. Okay. And the wait times is up to an hour in security. So don't fuck around. Don't fuck around and wait to the last fucking minute to get to the airport. Okay. Telling y'all. All right. So the other tidbit is that, and I shouldn't even tell y'all this because this should be a secret until I secure mine, but I'm going to share it. There's a way. Hey, Kingdom Authority 611. There is a way that you can register with TSA and get a place in line in advance. Now, there's limited quantities, right? And you have to do it within a certain time period. So I'm going to go ahead and try to register for this service to try to get my space in line before I get there. This way, when I check in at the airport, I already have a space in line at the security line. You know what I'm saying? It's like they give you an appointment and you show up to the security line at that appointment time. Okay. Now I got to see how this is going to work because it's 2 of us traveling and we need the same appointment time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work to travel right now, y'all. It really, really is. It really is. And a part of me, feels just a tad bit guilty. Like we're in the middle of war, y'all. Right? Russia and Ukraine. We're in the middle of war. I mean, every time, here I go again, running from the fucking news. Okay. I can't watch the news because I turned the TV on yesterday and my TV automatically comes on channel 12. Okay. Channel 12 news. Yep. The Russia bombing Ukraine. I can't take it, y'all. Right. But hey, Christine Beauty Lounge. But the thing is that the one thing is, you see what Apple did? Apple is discontinuing selling their products in Russia and discontinuing them having access to their digital network, right? I was speaking to a coworker at work because, we have an office in Russia, right? And, we have folks that work for us that are in Ukraine. And what I found out is, see, we only hear shit that comes on the news. Hey, mother, we only hear the shit that comes on the news, right? But these people in Ukraine are really suffering. Let me explain what's going on. During war, right? A lot of times, like when sometimes the banks shut down, you can't get your cash. There are people that cannot get cash from the bank if they bank at these banks in Ukraine. They cannot get cash out of the banks. Okay. Luckily, one particular coworker that that works at my job, they actually had another banking account in a London bank where they were able to go and withdraw all their monies. But whatever monies is in the bank in Ukraine, they can't get, y'all. That is scary. How many old heads have told y'all to keep money in the house in a shoebox? I'm going to start doing that, y'all, because, during war, your credit cards. Oh, that's the other thing. Their American Express cards don't work. American Express cut their asses off. Listen, their credit cards are not working. It is a very serious thing when you're in war and you're trying to have access to your funds and your credit cards and everything is cut off. What would you do? How would you provide for your family? This is where the looting and the stealing comes from. This is very unfortunate and very sad. It really, really is. All right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Listen, we need to be better prepared as a people, right? Me flying to Jamaica, I'm on edge a little bit because we're in the middle of war, but I'm going any the fuck way. I am. Lulu Bell says, I was today years old. Let me know about the TSA appointment, right, Lulu Bell? Me and you both. I was born yesterday when I found out. Listen, Glam Find is my traveling buddy this trip, okay? And let me tell you something. She is so organized and she is so on top of shit. She's the one that I get all this information from. She's the one who added me to the Bahia Principal group. She's the one who keeps me in the know, all right? For real, for real. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Anybody traveling, TSA appointment. Okay, make your appointment to get the fuck on the line. All right. Grand Rising Lele. Hey, Kalong. K Long Lamb Studio. Okay. All right. Hey, Bright Lee. Good morning. Oh, Bright Lee. Is it too late to get my one earring? Bright Lee, I'm so bad. Like, you see, I'm still rocking the necklace, Bright Lee. Y'all see Bright Lee join. This is the necklace she made for me. And I lost one of my earrings. I have one. I need one. And I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm so behind the scene, but Bright Lee, let me know what you could do for me. When am I going? Saturday, Christine. Saturday, I am the fuck out of here. All right. Good morning, protagonist. Good morning. All right, let me go up. The lines for TSA be on Six Flags Great Adventure. Yeah, I have not traveled. I mean, I've traveled to Florida, but I haven't had that many issues because you know why? I travel on off days like Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Right? I've never flown anywhere on a Saturday. So this is going to be interesting to see how crowded the airport is on a Saturday. Lulu Bell says, I've had TSA pre-check for years and have no complaints. Okay. I don't even have TSA pre-check. I need to get that at least, right? Oh my God. Thank you, Bright Lee. Thank you, Bright Lee. Okay. So you listen, y'all don't know how serious I am about my pieces. I have the earrings, y'all, but one of my earrings, I went out hanging out with Glam Fine, okay, and AG. AG's couch ate my earring. I have not seen my earring, and he claims he doesn't have it. I know one day he's gonna be like, "Ooh, I found your earring in my house." Okay. Anyway, y'all, good morning. Happy fucking hump day. What the hell is the topic today? Y'all know. Y'all see the topic up there, breakups. Get back together, but nothing changed. Why the fuck y'all be trying to get back together? Why people keep trying to get back together, but nothing changed? What makes you get back with a person when you know absolutely nothing has the fuck changed? Okay? You break up, you beg, you're in a relationship, right? You're arguing throughout the life of your relationship about the things that you need in a relationship, and it falls on deaf ears, right? And then when you either threaten to leave a relationship, oh, I'm the fuck out of here. I'm tired of dealing with your bullshit. Then the other partner want to act like they want to make all these magnificent changes. Or when you be like, I'm the fuck out, period. I'm out of the fuck here and I don't want to be bothered. Okay. Then it's after some time, they might want to come back. For what? Nothing the fuck changed. Whatever you say, AG, you say my earring is not in your apartment. I say different. I say different. Either that or it fell out on my way to the car. Good morning, Veronica. Christine, you couldn't have met me there. You would need to, it's an all-inclusive resort. It's not, people, let me explain something, right? When I say I'm going on vacation, right? 9 times out of 10, I stay in all-inclusive resorts, right? It's not like checking into the Courtyard Marriott, right? Where you tell somebody I'm in town and they come through and they stay in your hotel room. That's not how it works at these resorts. You have to book a stay at these resorts. So Christine, you would have had to book around the time that I booked to be able to get a room in this particular hotel. You can't come and just, because it's all inclusive. And so each person gets a bracelet. But next time, right? This trip I myself was invited to. Okay. So for all y'all, Glam Fine invited me to Jamaica. And so this is why we're going. But we booked this trip a couple of months ago. Yeah, we did. Next time, Chris. Next time. All right, y'all. Breakups. Why they want to come back? Why do people keep getting back with the same old person over and over again? I mean, I'm not judging. I did it once in my life. I got back with somebody 50, 11 times, and I told y'all that. But why keep getting back with people when they don't change? Is it because you miss them? Is missing someone enough to get back with them? I need answers. I know, Georgie, I am not either. Georgie said, who is we? Are we at war yet, or are they at war? They are at war. But I say we because I'm just saying a people, as a people, we as a people, right? You know, listen, we had some black folks over there in Ukraine trying to get the fuck out, right? So, no, they are at war, but many of people are affected by this, right? Georgie said, if my backyard neighbors are fighting and I am speaking when I see you friendly, are we fighting? Her baby. Wait, if my backyard neighbors are fighting and I am speaking and I speak when I see you friendly, are we fighting her baby daddy, or is she fighting her baby daddy? Does anonymously call 911 help? Wait, I'm so confused. I don't know, Georgie. I'm confused. The earring gonna have AG explaining that my earring. Yeah. Hey, Chef J. Hey, Chef J. Williams. Hey, Glamour 47. Yes. No, I'm not saying that you can't get all inclusive, Chris. I'm saying you had to book in advance. When I booked, you wasn't ready to book. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk after. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. The earring gonna have AG explaining that he knows how it looks, but swears to God she doesn't have to worry about robbing for the 15th time. Oh, I can't. Hey, Madison. Good morning. Lulu Bell says our cells get addicted to the ups and downs and the toxicity. Yep. Yes. Yes. You are so true. It is so true. That is so true. So Lulu Bells, you're saying this is related to the topic of breakups. Why do we keep getting back with a person if nothing has changed? Have you guys ever been in a situation where you have decided to end a relationship, y'all separate, y'all go your separate ways, but before you've done that, right? Before you've ended your relationship, you have tried to work through your relationship in every possible way you could, right? Has that happened to any of you guys? You have told the person the things that you've needed, okay, over and over and over again, and throughout the period of that relationship, the person either just wasn't hearing you, didn't give a fuck, didn't think it was important enough, whatever the case may be, and so you end the relationship. Hey, Future, good morning. You end the relationship and you go to move forward in your life, right? Soon as you end the relationship or you act like you're going to end the relationship, now the person wants to dramatically change and be all that they can be for you. Do you believe them? Do you believe them? I mean, how can you get a level of confidence that they changed, right? What series of events needs to occur for you to believe that this person has changed? And that's one question, right? And the second thing is, if you have not seen any of these things take place, then why do people go back in situations when the person has not shown any effort of making any change? You're going to get more of the same. What's going to be different this time? Georgie said, I was making an analogy about us being at war. Oh, I got it now. Like if I'm cool with you and you have a beef with someone, do I have beef? That depends. That depends. It depends on the kind of beef I got, right? If it's just light beef, nah, you could. But if I got some serious elevated beef with somebody, then I might be expecting my allies to have a little bit of beef with you. I'm just saying. All right. I don't ever want to be the part of we that's beefing with Russia. No, I don't either. But I'm gonna tell you no lie. Listen, I'm gonna tell you no lie. I feel like Orange Man around is gonna come in and do some supposed magic, and then he's going to get in the graces of the U.S. citizens again and try to run for office. I'm just waiting for the moment to happen. Lulu Bell said, chemically speaking, our bodies go through withdrawals. It's fucking crazy. Wow, Lulu Bells, I believe you. You know, I've been in situations where I feel like I've been through some withdrawals, right? And you know, the noise that you get during the breakups is sometimes the most difficult thing that you have to tolerate. What do I mean by noise? Not only are you dealing with a breakup from your relationship, right? And trying to identify the things that you need in your life to make you happy. But then you have the noise. What's the noise? Your friends, your family members telling you what they think is good for you. Don't go back. He's not good for you. Or I like him, go back. Whatever the advice is, that external noise that you get from other people trying to help you decide what the fuck is best for you. Right? And when you break up with someone, the main thing we should be focusing on is deciding what is the best thing for me. Right? Ignore the noise, even though sometimes the noise is loud. And when it gets noisy, a lot of times when you can't deal with that external noise, your friends trying to tell you what to do, what's good for you, what isn't good for you, you start to ignore them. Right? You start to feel ashamed over the things that you might be thinking about. Maybe because you're going through some of these withdrawals that Lulu Bells is thinking about. So I want to say this. One, for those that are going through a breakup, okay? Friends, please be gentle, right? Please lower the noise, right? Be honest with your friends. I'm not saying sugarcoat shit. Be honest with your friends, but limit the noise because breakups are hard, right? And the decisions that people make when they are about to break up from a relationship, or if they're thinking about getting back with the person that they broke up with, be gentle with the noise. Okay? You know, but the question, the most important question is, why do people go back? What evidence do you get from someone that shows that there's changed behavior that makes you want to go back? Georgie said the benefit of doubt, seeing the potential in a motherfucker and the comfort of the known, even if it's toxic, I guess makes people do that. Get your motherfucking coffee and your tea, because that's Georgie. Lulu, you and Lulu Bells this morning. You and Lulu Bells got something going this morning. I'm going to read that shit again, Georgie, because I felt that shit because I've been in that space before. I'm here not to tell y'all lies. I'm here to tell y'all truths about me. I've been in that space before. Georgie said the benefit of doubt can sometimes make you go back, right? Seeing the potential in a motherfucker, that potential shit, get your ass up in the fucking ringer every goddamn time. Okay? And the comfort of the known, right? Who wants to go into an unknown situation? That's scary, right? But you are familiar with this person. You're comfortable, right? And you know it's toxic, but you're comfortable with this person. So sometimes you go back for all the wrong reasons. What do we need to do to prevent this cycle? Prevent motherfuckers from going back to toxic spaces 11 times. Georgie said, it's crazy once I get on fuck you. This is over and you say you don't want to be with me. I am unable to turn it back on. Okay, so you just one and done. All right, my walls go up fast and become impenetrable. I'm sensitive as fuck though. That's a coping mechanism. That's your defense mechanism. That's your protection barrier, Georgie. Because look what you said after all of that tough shit you said. You said, I'm sensitive as fuck though. Me. A lot of people are shocked when they find out how sensitive I am. Right? Because I'm always moving with this aggressive behavior. But I'm sensitive as fuck underneath this skin. I really am. Okay. And a lot of times, like Georgie said, people that are real sensitive, they throw their walls up. But even though I'm sensitive and I throw my walls up, I've been in a situation where I took somebody back 50, 11 times. Why do we do that? Hey, Dark Holiday. Hey, Hearts of Fire. Let me go down. Hey. One reliable sin said, also, some may be afraid of being alone and choose to go through hell with their significant other. Being alone. Let's talk about that for a minute. What's the fear of being alone? You know, from my own personal experience, right? My recent breakup, I thought about that, right? And I was like, oh, now I'm going to be alone. But for whatever reason, it didn't completely scare me, right? Because I've been alone periods of time in my life before. That's why I say in between breakups, take some time. However, everybody's time is different. I'm creeping up on about a year since I've been separated, right? Everybody's time is different, right? But take some time for yourself. Reconnect with yourself, right? Understand your own personal needs. This way, we can possibly avoid going back in toxic situations or depending on what is familiar to us, right? Create a new norm. One of the things, for me, that was a blessing when I separated from my relationship. And my relationship played out kind of publicly because I have coffee with friends. And so one minute y'all saw me with a husband, and the next minute y'all didn't, right? And I didn't feel no shame because this is the reality of life, right? This is the reality of life. But the one thing I say is get to know who the fuck you are by yourself. One of the things that happened to me, God is so good. Because when I broke up in my relationship, as Lulu Bell said, I went through a little bit of withdrawals. I did. Because I had to now create a new norm for myself. Right? And at that time, right during my breakup, guess what the fuck happened? I met a new crew of friends. A new crew of people that constantly keep me occupied, right? I'm experiencing new things. I'm enjoying life. And guess what? I don't feel the crave to go back to a toxic environment. I don't. So my suggestion, a suggestion, not the only suggestion, because I'm sure other people on here have suggestions, is work on yourself. Fill that space up with things that you want to do, things that make you happy. Occupy your time. Develop new norms. Okay? I know it's hard to be alone, right? But are you truly alone? You still have your friends. You still have your family, right? I know companionship is a different thing. Getting the peen in the kitty cat is a whole different thing. I get that, right? But work on yourself. Hey, Soulful BBW. Veronica Madison said, that's a good point, Raw. Orange Man needs B613 and Olivia Pope to visit. You know he coming. I feel like this was all in a plan in the first place. I'm telling you, I'm going to watch this whole Russia and Ukraine thing unpack itself. But I'm telling you that Orange Man is coming. And Biden, I know you and Kamala. I saw, didn't they just do a state of address? I saw it on the news. I couldn't even, normally I watch the state of address, y'all. I couldn't do it. Now I hear that he's coming after the PPP loan people again. More PPP. Listen, if any of y'all motherfuckers are on my live that got those PPP loans due to fraud, baby, y'all might need some bail money soon. He coming again. All right. Georgie said, oh, wait, there's a lot of comments. Wait. Okay, wait. I used to want a part. Oh, this is protagonist. Okay. Protagonist said, I used to want a partner after losing my last two long-term relationships. I ain't interested in trust anymore. Wow. Protagonist. That only means that you need to enter a healing period, right? I know what that feeling is like. And I'm not judging you for that. That fucking trust shit. When you have been hurt and broken, it's hard to give that level of trust to another person again. So I feel you, protagonist. I do, right? But I also have confidence that when you are feeling that way, that once you go through a healing period, right, and you work on yourself, what is meant for you will be. That's how I feel. We have to move the toxic relationships out of the way sometimes to see what is meant for us. And what is meant for you might not always look the way you thought it was going to look, right? How do we get away from these toxic energies? Stop going back. How do we stop? Okay. Georgie said, I have this. If I wouldn't do it to you, you only get one chance to do it to me before I cut you off. I wouldn't steal from you, lie on you, harm you deliberately. I will not accept that treatment. So you have your boundary set. Georgie said, also, if I say it, I mean it. So if I agree to end the relationship myself, that means I said it's over. I said it's over. I mean it forever. One and done. You know, Georgie, I used to say that too. My first marriage, one and done. Once we separated, we never got back together. Right? My second long-term relationship, 11 times I went back. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. And it was more than just the pain, y'all. It was a lot of other shit. And I realized what that was about now. And I told y'all, once I went through a healing period, and I didn't go through a healing period then, the healing that I went through this last year explained to me the 11 times why I went back to my ex. Sometimes the healing comes way later. And one of the key things I realized was I was holding on to the fact that he always showed up for me. And there was very few people in my life that showed up for me, whether we were in a relationship or not in a relationship. I'm talking in big ways, not no little ass ways. Okay. And to this day, our friendship is intact. It's just a friendship, not romantic. It's a friendship and it's intact. And to this day, I don't let anybody break that friendship. Right? But I realized that we are better in a friendship space. But the reason I kept going back was because this motherfucker showed up. But there was other things between us that didn't work. Right? Protagonist said, being single helped me find my new passion, using my platform to educate the youth on the 7 forms of income. And sometimes that happens, protagonist. That's why I tell people, work on your fucking selves. He had a breakup, being single, working on himself. He started a whole platform, educating the youth on the 7 forms of income. Okay. Protagonist said they rejected my PPP, more fuel to get my own. Thank God they rejected that shit. Because motherfuckers are getting arrested. Okay. Johnny says some people go back because it's easier to deal with the devil you know. Isn't that a popular saying? Deal with the devil you know. But how long you gonna burn though? Right? I know that's a popular saying. Deal with the devil you know. But how long you gonna have your ass on fire? Right? Also, pride to save face because no one wants to feel like a failure. That's key, Johnny. And that failure word is one of those things, right, that keeps you attached to relationships because people don't want to be deemed a failure. But aren't you failing yourself? If you stay in a situation that is toxic, right, that is constantly harming you mentally, which can ultimately transition into physical harm, right? But you're staying in a situation that's tearing you down mentally and physically because you want to save face, because you don't want to look like a failure to other people. But aren't you failing yourself? Isn't our self-failure more important than the failure of what other people think on the outside? This is why I say more motherfuckers really operate based on how other motherfuckers feel. Even though 90% of the people that come on my show and say, I don't give a fuck what other people feel. I don't give a shit about how other people see me. Really? But then we be concerned about people calling us a failure. Why? Are we concerned about how we're failing ourselves? That was my concern. I woke up and I said to myself, I'm failing me. I don't give a fuck what Nancy Bill Bob on the outside got to say. I got to worry about myself saving me. Why are we not putting ourselves first? Lulu Bell says, I'm going through withdrawals right now in capitals. Okay. But I've researched it and I know what to expect. I'm prepared. Go Lulu Bells. Okay. Get in that war zone. Focus on yourself, right? What is meant for you will be yours. I believe that. It might not look the same as what you just left, right? And maybe you need to go back and revisit the things that you think you need in a relationship. But that's why I say it starts with working on yourself first. Stop worrying about how other people see you and whether other people are going to think you are a failure. Worry about whether you're feeling yourself and how you fucking see yourself. I didn't like me. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like how I felt. And so I saved myself and focused on myself. That is the goal. And that is the one thing I did differently this time from any other relationship. Right? Got to work on yourself. Got to save yourself. You are important. Don't fail you. Good morning, Natalie. Lulu Bell said, I went back repeatedly for 3 years, but physical violence ended all that. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lulu Bells. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am. You know, that's why some people don't go back. Like Georgie, some people are just like that. They're one and done. Because sometimes the going back and forth, eventually it gets even worse. You know, I was fortunate that with my ex, it didn't completely tear our whole relationship apart to where we couldn't even be friends. We were able to salvage the friendship. That's it and that's all. Johnny said, I believe in soul ties. And when we connect ourselves to another person, we can't just easily shake them off. And because we haven't allowed ourselves to fully detox from that person, we will be reminded of them by a smell, a laugh, their voice, etc. We have to resist the pull to go back, or we'll be in a merry-go-round over and over again. I was at that amusement park. I had my tickets for that merry-go-round, and I hopped on that motherfucking horse every time. I love it, Johnny. Yes. Hey, the General. Hey, Traps Kino. I love it. I love it. Okay. Johnny, Lulu Bell said, at Johnny, soul ties sounds like the chemical dependency I'm talking about. Yep. And we talked about soul ties on here before. I believe that's probably what I had with my ex, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I gotta address my Facebook family. Wait, Facebook. Wait. Oh, right. I got to go to Facebook. I'm sorry, y'all. I am coming. I have to change my thing to public to be able to see the comments. I'm sorry, you guys. I am coming. All right. So Patricia, the right one will come in your life. Absolutely. These are the Facebook comments, y'all. I apologize. All right. I'm getting them in now. Okay. Patricia also said, absolutely perfect yourself and become the person that you will want to be with. Yes. Work on you. Attract the energy that you are giving out. Pat also said, potential is BS. It is the state of being and not achieving. Don't fall for potential. Don't we fall for that shit all the time? Ian said, also, lack of opportunity may force a person's hand. Maybe separation isn't really working for them. I love it. I love it. All right. I love it. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Coffee with Friends. Listen, when I come on here, I tell y'all I'm a one-man band, so I'm trying to navigate through 3 platforms. IG, which is over here. Facebook, YouTube, which is here. But every time I go on, I have to remember to make my Facebook podcast stream public so that I can pull the comments into my podcast. And so I appreciate you guys for letting me know that I had comments on Facebook. I got them now, y'all. I love it. All right. And so, yes, Pat, those comments were great. Morning, Ian. I'm not going to Ocho Rios, though. I'm going to Montego Bay, but thank you. Pat said the World Trade Center issue closed down the banking system to some degree in New York City. Yes, they did. I remember that. Yes, they did. We were told to have cash. All right, let me go up because I got some comments that I missed. Because good morning, Brandilla One. That's Future Miso. She's over on YouTube. All right, let me get these comments. All right, so Georgie said we can be cool, cordial, hold longer than a 2-minute convo from time to time, but never as a couple. Expectations ruin certain relationships. I agree with that. Right? Protagonist says, I've been healing, and that is why I am not interested in trusting others. I trust myself, and I will never lose myself again, proving my greatness. Wow. Keep healing, Protagonist. I know that shit. I know. Keep working on that healing. Okay? And this is a perfect example of why so many people I say at our age, but I know that there's various ages here, right? Are talking about they're single and they can't find people. You know why? Because look what Protagonist said. There's a lot of people out here that's hurt, that are still healing, that don't have the ability to trust another person. Right? We got to heal. We got to work on ourselves. All right. Georgie said the friendship works and is intact because he is responsible for less of your expectations of him. He isn't really even expected to show up for you. It's just the man that he is. And that exactly. He isn't expected to show up for me, but he does. No matter if I have a new man in my life or not. He doesn't base what I might need from him based on who's in my life because it's a friendship. Okay. All right. Protagonist says, my mother thinks I'm not successful because I am not married and working 9 to 5 like my older brother. Well, if I stay as a teacher, I would have lost myself. Wow. Now that's deep. My mother doesn't think I'm successful. We talked about this shit before. Why do people tag success on marriage? A lot of motherfuckers are happy being single. Being single doesn't mean that you're not successful. Just a husband does not make you successful, y'all. A wife does not make you successful. Just because you have a spouse does not mean that you have entered the realm of success. Why do we think that way? The fuck? This goes back to what I think Johnny said earlier. People don't want to be looked at as a failure, right? Because they tag marriages as success. It's only a fucking success if you're happy. What the fuck? Right? And the other key thing here is never lose yourself for somebody else's expectations and dreams. So protagonist, you continue to go the fuck on and heal and do you. What's meant for you will come. Okay. Georgie said women go back because of the whole factor as well. J-Lo moves on, the little Harvey girl moves on, and everyone has a problem with it and assumes they are sleeping with the men. Women have needs that are hard to meet in shame. So they go back in the niche that's already there. Like J-Lo and Ben Affleck. My ear itch, y'all. The vibrations make my ear itch. Like J-Lo went back to Ben Affleck. How many years was that? It happens, y'all. Okay. Protagonist says, I lost all faith after I got slapped for something I didn't do. So now I run after the first red flag. I don't mean to laugh, protagonist. I don't mean to laugh, right? I'm not laughing at you. It's like one of those nervous laughs. Like you said after you got slapped. I remember one time I slapped my man, and when I slapped him, I did one of those slaps like this, and I hauled ass. Like I slapped him and I ran because I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want no beef, but this motherfucker gonna get this slap today. I slapped his ass and hauled ass. I never forget that day. I was scared as fuck, y'all. I was. Heart to Fire says some people are just naturally codependent. Codependent. That's an interesting one. They need some form of relationship, healthy or not. That's where working on yourself comes in, right? That is where working on yourself. I know people that jump from one peen to the next. Before the other peen got dried from the vaginal juices, they on a whole nother peen talking about I got a new man. Take some time for yourself in between breakups, y'all. Right? Now, I'm at the point where, I'm dipping my toe in the dating arena. Y'all know I've been talking about it for a little bit, a couple of months. I'm dipping my toe in the dating arena, and I have yet to have a bad experience, right? But first I had to work on myself because whatever I was feeling from a last relationship, one, I didn't want to take that shit into the next relationship. And two, I wanted to make sure that I was done with the last relationship, right? I'm trying to do things different this time, y'all. Okay. The general said, I only broke up and got back with one woman. Worst decision I ever made. That woman was fine, but fraudulent. Learn to build on myself at the moment in life. Got to work on yourself. Got to work on yourself. All right. Ian said, oh, I read that. Laziness and lack of bravery. I'm reading that again. Causes folks to go back to the BS. Laziness and lack of bravery. Wow. Laziness and lack of bravery. I kind of need more on that. What do you mean laziness? What's the laziness? What's the laziness part? I need to understand that. Okay. Protagonist says, I am working on achieving goals, and whichever woman can pass that test might get a good man. Might get a good man. Might. Georgie said, I gotta tag you in the best slap ever saw last night. Okay. Patricia said, we must realize that, quite frankly, we are enough. That's in caps, y'all. Pat, let me put that up on the screen. Let me put that up on the screen so that y'all can see it on YouTube and Facebook. We must realize that, quite frankly, we are enough. No one can determine our value for us. Not even our mothers, protagonists. Not even our mothers. We are enough. How do you convince yourself that you are enough? Not to keep going back in toxic situations or staying in toxic situations. When do you say I am enough? When do you stop putting everybody else first? Because when you keep going back to toxic situations, this is what you're doing. You putting your friend's noise first. You putting that begging ass man or woman's feelings and shit first. What about you? You are enough. All right. I shared it on the damn screen. We said it real loud and it was in bold motherfucking letters. Okay. Heart to Fire says, good peen will dismiss a multitude of sins. Just be strong, women. And she got the arm fist. She said, just be Be strong, woman. That good ass peen will have you fucked up. I know that is hard to find. Hard. Peen, hard, all in the same sentence. It's too early. Let me get my coffee. It's too early for this. All right. Find yourself. That's what Hearts of Fire said. Be strong against that peen. Find yourself. I know Lulu Bells, the general ain't shit. He said fine but fraudulent. F words. Fine but fraudulent. I love it. Hey, Damaris. Good morning. Good morning. Lulu Bell says, I need to know Georgie's sun sign. Georgie, you want to tell her what your sun sign is? The general said, at Lulu Bells, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. Listen, y'all know we've been family on here for a while. Okay, y'all know I go through these hot flashes and I take my clothes off. And for listen, everybody on here gonna go through this. All you women gonna go through this. Y'all are. Okay, you see my body turning kind of red, the heat building up. Like I am. Last night, I literally got off the couch. And when I lifted up, I actually looked behind me because I said, damn, it feels like a whole heating pad is on my back. No, that was just the heat coming from my body. And this big hair is not helping because, sweating, y'all. Sweating. Cancer. She's a Cancer. July 19th, Cancer on the cusp of a Leo. And see, the Leo is my ex that I went back to 11 times. Okay, look at that. Look at that shine, y'all. Y'all see that menopause shine? Don't hate on me. The general said at Lulu Bell, she was, laugh out loud, model looking woman, but I overlooked some things for how fine she was and the things she could do. Was young and dumb at the time. Right. Sometimes we get attached to the physical look of, the physical aspects of a person. Right. And we don't pay attention to all that trash shit that they come with. You saved yourself, the general. Hi, I am the Empress. Oh, Chef Jay Williams said, this is how the program Snap started. I'm telling you. Okay, motherfuckers got tired and they snapped. And y'all see, y'all watch Snap, right? Okay. They be like, the wife did it. By the end of the show, the wife did it or the girlfriend did it. They be having some bug shit on there. I stopped watching it because I started to question myself. I was like, I love this show. Why do I love Snap so much? I was like, baby, you love Snap too fucking much and you a cutter? I felt like I needed to take a break. I needed to take a break from that shit. Yes, Tally, save yourself first. People don't do that. They worry about everybody else. What my friends are saying, what my man is trying to say to get me back, or what the woman is saying to try to get her man back, right? Everybody else try to tell you what's good for you. Oh, no, he ain't shit, sis. Don't go back. Or no, go back. He's a good man. Everybody else try to tell you what the fuck to do with your life. Save your motherfucking self. And you determine what to do with your life. That noise is just noise because all the motherfuckers at the end of the day are going to go back into their houses, close the door, and you're going to be in your house and it's going to be silent at a point. Okay? Save your motherfucking self. Okay? Patricia said, learn how to please yourself. Yeah, yeah. Just like you go to the drawer or your box or your sex bag and you pull out your vibrator or your silicone kitty cat, fellas, and you have a moment by yourself to please yourself sexually from a physical aspect, please yourself mentally too. Masturbate that fucking mind. Masturbate them fucking feelings. Okay? The same way you please yourself physically by yourself, work on that shit up here and in here. Learn how to please yourself. Georgie said, I feel like snapped and the light keep me from even trying. I don't want to be in the rec room telling everyone I am on TV tonight. You can't get away with murder. I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't want to find out. But listen, I'm a cutter. And so I had to stop watching Snap. I did, because without watching Snap, in an argument, I'll back up to knife rack if I think you're going to hit me. But that's because I'm traumatized, because I've seen physical abuse happen to my mother. I have never been physically abused, but because of what I experienced, when a man gets aggressive and starts to walk, like get close to me, that's the image I have in my mind. I get that psycho image, like, motherfucker, I will do the whole shower scene on your ass. I'm scared. Okay. So I start watching Snap. Wait, protagonist! You know what? You ain't shit. I'm putting this up on the screen. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I love y'all. I do. Protagonist said, for all y'all, because y'all, I know some of y'all think I make some of these comments up. I don't. And if you were on YouTube, you would see it for yourself, or Facebook, because I'm sharing this shit on my screen. Okay. It says, the more I masturbate, the less I need shorty. I know that's right. I know that shit is right. But you know what, protagonist? I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you can masturbate, right? But what about, like, I need other shit going. You know, like when you masturbate, you got to hold the shit. You know, you got to play with your own titties and shit. I don't know what men do. Do y'all play with your nipples when you masturbate? Coffee with Friends After Dark. See, this is the shit that happens during the day. This is why I need to do Coffee with Friends After Dark, because you see where this went? The fuck? I just got questions. I got questions. I got questions. All right. Hey, Tony, 1019. Johnny said, I remember having a conversation with an older woman. She said she would rather have temporary happiness than being alone. Wow. You know what? She decided that was good for her. How can I'm just going to drink my. I don't want no temporary happiness. Well, I'm lying. Temporary happiness to me is the dating space, right? You hop around, you date, you enjoy yourself, temporary happiness. But when you get into a relationship with someone and you decide that this is going to be a long-term solution, it shouldn't be temporary. The fuck? Georgie said, yeah, I will fight you, but I don't like blood. I'm interested in pistol whipping. I can't. I'm so dead. Wait a minute. The fuck? Get Georgie, y'all. Somebody get your girl. She says she's interested in pistol whipping. Child. Lord, we're going to need bail money for a sister. But yeah, I don't know if I like the blood either, but I don't know. The knife thing has always been, I don't know. I think my mom, because she was an ice picker. And so maybe I just gravitated to the knives because that's what I was accustomed to. Like when we used to fight back in the day, I knew my mother always had the ice pick, or she would tell me to get a box cutter, slice bitches' faces. Like that's how we fought in the 80s and 70s, 80s, early 90s. That's how we fought. Now motherfuckers call the cops. I got a nice box cutter right in my drawer. Georgie said, I know that will make blood, but I'd be gone with the hitting. It wouldn't matter. Well, shit, that's how I feel with the stabbing. Nipple action, yes. Okay. See, okay. Georgie. Wait a minute, protagonist. I asked the question. I said, when men masturbate, do they play with their nipples? Because I know women, well, I could speak for myself, right? I touch my titty. I love my titties touched, right? You know, the best thing is when you get with a man, Coffee with Friends After Dark, y'all. When you get with a man and he sucking your titties, while, you know, because some men forget the titties exist. So it was an honest question when I said, men, when you masturbate, do you play with your nipples? But okay, it's 8 it's 9 a.m. Okay, I can't, y'all. The protagonist, you got nerve putting Georgie on timeout. You talk about nipple action is a yes, and you putting Georgie on timeout. I love y'all. All right. Georgie said you don't communicate with this person when in a relationship, but in between to avoid rebounds. Exactly, protagonist. What else is the point of nipples? You best to come on my Coffee with Friends after dark, because we're gonna be talking about them nipples that get fucking neglected. Men like their nipples licked and pinched too. Shit, bitch. The fuck? Don't get it twisted. Just dropped some information for y'all to grab. Get it? Hey, so blessed 2021. Good morning. Hey, E Hustle. Good morning, Coach Donovan. Oh, Heart to Fire. What is that link? Natalia said, I like Snap too. And for her man. The general said she could cook, she cleaned, she sucked, rode the peen, great at that. But the personality was bad. She was super selfish, emptied my bank account trying to take care of her at the time in my life. You know why you emptied your bank account? You emptied your fucking bank account because she sucked and rode that peen good. That's what you said, right? That's what you said. I can't with y'all. All right. Pat said, I'm an older woman and that temp relationship is some BS. I'm with you. I'm slapping you 5, Pat. However, if I'm calling the shots, I could deal. I'm so funny, right? Because I like a man that can shut me down a little bit. Like, I don't want to be the bully and call the shots all the time. I need you to be like, no, that's a limit. Ooh, that shit turn me on. I'd be like, he's trying to put me in a box. I love it, but I'm still scratch my ass out and try to get out beyond these lines. But this motherfucker, if he put me in check, that shit turn me on. I don't want no man I can run over. I need a man with some a little bit of fire, a little bit of spark. Okay. Cheryl Lee said, yep, still keep in mind in my bra roar. I'm small, so I always have to have an equalizer. I can't. You keep yours in your bra. Not during sex, though, Cheryl Lee. Not during sex. They still nipples. What Cuddy Buddy? Comment. I can't with you, Georgie. The general said, oh, I read that one. Hearts of Fire said the story from Facebook made my entire butt itch and eye twitch. Oh! I love it. The butt itch and the eye twitch. Hey, Wealth and Success. Hey, Uhu81. Uhu said, never go backwards. Some do. The one older dude I was fucking, he loved it. He loved what? The nipples? Because we done jumped around and talked about, so I'm confused, y'all. I don't know what we talk about now. Okay. Protagonist said, as soon as a girl gets too strong, she got that. I'm only checking situations if my back is against the wall. Okay. Natalia said, laugh out loud, Robert. You also fight under cars, shoveling shitty snow in people's mouth, ass whipping by any means that. Oh my God. You remember that? You were there? Oh Lord. I remember that fight. This is what I'm saying. Okay. Everybody, I said this a million times on this show. Natalia, Tally, I call her Tally, right? It's my sister-in-law, right? My baby daddy's sister. Okay. And my baby daddy used to pick me up from school. Yes, he was older than me, y'all, by 4 years. I was still in school. I was in junior high school. And this motherfucker, these girls would bully me on a regular basis. Walk down the hall. You know how they hit you with your shoulder. And I was like, oh, motherfuckers, y'all want to ride out 5, 6 deep and bully me. Just give me one of y'all asses. Just one. Every day I went to school, I was bullied. My baby daddy said, nope. I'm going to pick your ass up from school. And every day you're going to jump out the car and whip one of their asses. And this particular day, I forgot you were there, Tally. He got in the car. He picked me up, got me in the car. We drove, followed the crowd of girls walking. And when they separated, I can't remember exactly how we were able to follow them without them noticing us. But when the one girl peeled off and went on her block, we drove up that block and I jumped out the car and it was snow on the ground. And I remember I was fighting, but my hands got so cold from being in the snow. My baby daddy was yelling, punch her ass harder. I was like, the fuck? I'm punching as hard as I can. We were in the snow underneath the car. All right. I was trying to get shit in snow and shit in anything in her mouth that I could. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Tomorrow when I see you, shut the fuck up. Okay? This went on for a period of time until the bullying ended. I forgot. Oh, damn, Tally. Damn, we have history. We have history. Okay, ooh, the nipples. Yes, men love that nipple shit, y'all. Get with it. Get with it. The men love it. Get with it. Okay. Pat said, oh, wait, let me go up. Cheryl Lee said, no, I'm talking my knives. When it pop off, I may have to have an equalizer. That's how we fought back yes. In the 70s, y'all know I said, what are some of the things y'all miss in the 70s and 80s? And what was the first thing that I fucking said? Fighting without calling the cops. Like there'll be some people right now, I want to kick their ass. I want to fight. But I can't, because you know why? These new babies, they call the po-po. They don't know how to take an ass whipping and keep it the fuck moving. Go home with your lumps and bumps and put that ice in a Ziploc bag and stick it up on top of your fucking head. They don't do that no more. They call the po-po. And then what happens when you call the po-po? Then we got to worry about the po-po choking us out with their knee on our necks. We might not make it back home after a fight. These days are different, y'all. These days are different. They different. Okay. Pat said, what I mean is there is no relationship. He only comes when I need him. Got it. So to me, that's dating. That's just dating. There's no commitment. There's no exclusivity. He's just coming and going. Y'all just have like this dating relationship, right? Hey, Sai. Hey, fam. It's Yoga Girl Sai. I just finished my private session. Good for you, girl. You are doing things. I love it. I'm from the 90s. We fight and dap up after. Yes, those days are over, protagonist. Nobody want to fight now. Everybody want to call the cops. Everybody want to call the cops. All right. But y'all, today's topic is very interesting. Why the fuck do we go back after breakups? Who are we caring about more? We caring about the significant other that we broke up with, their feelings. We're caring about our friends. We're caring about how our parents foresee what relationships we should be in. When do you put yourself first? When do you say, I need to care about me first and ignore the outside noise? Because you know what I noticed? When I turn the key in my lock, and I remember saying this to my cousin at one point in her life. Okay. I said, when I turn the key in my house, and I come the fuck inside and I close the door and I put the chain on the door, guess what the fuck? And I get in bed. My friends ain't with me. My mother is not with me. Ain't nobody, none of these people that has all this noise, they ain't with me. At the end of the day, you with yourself. So why wouldn't you put yourself first? I made a vow to myself, okay, that, I'm going to do things differently when it comes to romantic relationships, friendships, any type of relationship. I'm going to do things differently, okay? Learn to set your boundaries and keep them motherfuckers, okay? As soon as you start to see your boundaries are being pushed, you need to step back and reevaluate what the fuck is really going on, okay? Always put yourself first. When you find yourself asking, what is my mother going to think? What are you going to think? When you go and talk to your friends and your friends be like, oh, girl, you making a big mistake. He's a nice guy. Get with him. They're not in the house with you. They're not there when you close your door. They're not dealing with all the toxic situations. Put you first. Don't stay or continue to go back to situations that is not feeding your soul in the most healthiest form. That's just my advice, because I am not a therapist. I'm not a certified life coach. I'm just navigating my way through life. Okay. All right. All right. Yoga Girl Side. This is link is on my bio. It's Coffee with Friends. Is that what you're asking? This my YouTube channel, right? Or someone else's? I'm not sure. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you joining. Y'all know, make sure you are hitting the link in my bio. All right. Everything is there, right? YouTube, Facebook, IG. Everything is there in my link tree. Even if you are interested in body butters, that link is there too. Essentially Raw Body Butters. Now, the one thing I have to say is for those that follow me on the Raw to the Bone platform that also order for my my body butters, right? I am going on vacation, so any orders that's coming in, please don't email me and say I ordered and I still didn't get my order. I will get your order out to you. I do not play with my customers. The body butter business has been going for approximately 9 years. And I have never had a client, a customer that has complained about not getting their products. If my products get to you and something happens, there's a damage, I always resend the products out at my cost. Okay? All right. And if for any reason my products get to you later than the 14-day turnaround I commit to, then I always throw in an extra little gift. Right. So customer service is one thing that I focus on. So guys, please understand I will be away. So I had a big order that I had to fulfill. I just got another meaty order that I need to fulfill, but I cannot do that until I come back from vacation. So have patience with me, okay? Thank you, Yoga Girl Sign. Her body butters make love to your skin. Hey, that's all I use. That's all I use is my own body butter, right? I travel with it, whatever. If you're interested, the link is in my bio, okay? But anyway, I always run over Ian. This is not new. If you've been rocking out with me for the last 2+ years, you wouldn't know I don't stay to a time. I do what the fuck I want. All right, y'all. But with that, I'm out. Let me see what mood I'm going to play for y'all. I'm out Facebook and YouTube. Peace in the Middle East. Make sure I said peace in the Middle East, but what I should be saying, because that's an old saying, what I should be saying is peace in Ukraine, right? Keep the prayers open for those people and the people in Russia, right? Because, they're in war. So innocent people are going to be affected by this. But anyway, y'all, gone for now, but never forever. Peace out, y'all. And
months, I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen.